Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to the October Pick a Card. I am Laura Sirena, and I've got 3 piles here for you to focus on, tune into with your intention, see with your third eye, and all you have to do is figure out which one you feel most called to. You can look at the cards, you can look at the crystals, you can actually, what I've been doing is looking at the timestamps and seeing which time I feel called towards. Might sound silly, but hey, our higher self works in mysterious ways, right? So, okay, here we have pile number 1 with this amethyst heart. Pile 2 is here with this labradorite tower, and then pile 3 is here with the fluorite pyramid. So go ahead and just see which one you feel called to work with, if you feel pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And I will have the timestamps down below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe and give the video a like so that my videos become more visible and so that I know that you guys enjoy these types of videos and I can make more of them. And we'll go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So if you chose pile number 1 with the amethyst heart, we have dry desert, ghostlands, show the world the real you, work through your fears, treasure island, go the distance, guardian of emotions, the world, the king of pentacles, the 10 of cups, the knight of pentacles, and the chariot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, using the everyday witch oracle, I'm just going to draw a card that is kind of like your main theme or focus for the month of October. And then we can start tying in, there we go, some of the cards and see what's going on for you. Okay, so we have prosperity and abundance. Okay, so October, I'm definitely seeing the prosperity and abundance coming through. We have the 10 of cups, we have treasure island, we have the king of pentacles. So this is basically saying to you that whatever you have been working on, whatever you have been dreaming about, whatever you have been hoping for and wishing for and working to manifest is going to be yours. And you're finally going to feel that little bit of relief. Like you can sit back and finally enjoy yourself and not have to worry all of the time, because I do feel like you've been worrying a lot. And the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, so you're going to be getting some sort of a sign, some sort of a message that this money or this abundance, whatever makes you feel wealthy, it doesn't always have to be money. I do feel that this is something in your family. So if there's been an argument going on around money or somebody owes you money, I do feel that you're going to be getting a message about that. And it's going to be bringing you back. You're moving back towards, there's a choice you're going to have to make. There's a decision you're going to have to make that's going to bring you back towards where you want to be. So right now, if you feel like the choice you have to make is going to be good or bad, and it can either ruin you or push you further into happiness, know that the choice you make is going to be the right one, and you're going to be bringing yourself closer to that happiness. The prosperity and abundance, the 10 of cups, it's this happy family card. It's feeling emotionally fulfilled in your relationships, in your family, in your home life, in your emotional health. You feel emotionally healthy, which is great. Again, the King of Pentacles, he's all about feeling just that comfort and that joy, that he has everything that he wants around him, and he feels, you know, that what he brings into the world is fruitful for him, and, you know, he's doing the things that he needs to do in order to live this life of happiness, of feeling grounded, of feeling safe. So that is going to be big for you this month. And then we have the world. I mean, how much better can you get? You're going to, the world card, you're just going to feel amazing. You're going to feel like, you know, you've been through the dark, you've been through the shadows, you've been tested, you've been challenged, and you won. And now you are finally going to be in that place where you feel like, you know, you're on top of the world. It's going to be so good. And then I do have the dry desert and the ghostlands. And for me, these 2 cards do indicate that challenge, that tough time. You know, those times that were just really hard and you didn't know if you were going to get through them, and you did. wishing for, dry desert is very lacking air, which lacking air, you're feeling very stagnant, like you're stuck, you're not able to move forward like you want to. Your words just aren't coming to you. There's lack of communication. You feel very alone. So that is a period of time that you're moving away from. And then ghost lands, this is like frozen. So, definitely feeling stuck. Like you can't go anywhere. Like, everything's just cold and everything is just hard. And we're going to be moving away from those two, arid and frozen landscapes coming up for you. Go the distance. You've definitely come through this, and so much amazing greatness is waiting for you in October. Again, Treasure Island goes right along with that abundance and that wealth and that feeling, like you've really come through this, and you're going to start seeing all of these treasures, all these wonderful things start coming true for you and coming into your life, and moving just, through the water. So you're finally, got things unstuck and they're starting to move, they're starting to flow again. And so that's going to be flowing right for you. Now we do have the Guardian of Emotion. So this is your angel message from the angels, from your guardian angel for the month of October. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. Again, that ghost lands and the dry desert, absolutely. The Chariot movement, moving away from what was challenging and moving forward. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and refined person who you can completely depend upon. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. So there may have been a person that you've been really working with, maybe a coach, maybe a family member, somebody that you've been working with that has just really helped you feel safe and trusting, and just really helped you see that there's nothing to be afraid of, that you can trust again. If your trust has been broken, or if your trust has been, just not there, there is somebody who is helping you do this. And again, they have your best intentions at heart, and emotional maturity and total trust. So trust may have been a big thing for you lately, and it may have just had your emotions really either held back or just really really strong, really forceful. And that could have been contributing to the challenges that you have been facing, where you've been feeling stuck. Okay, so next we have the moon cards. So for the new and full moons, you're being asked to work through your fears. So for the new moon, you may want to sit down and write out a list of things that you are afraid of, your fears. And this doesn't have to be, superficial fears like I'm afraid of the dark or I'm afraid of heights. It can be, and you can explore those. But this is more of, are you afraid to succeed? Is that why you've been stuck for so long, and why you haven't felt abundant and prosperous? Because you've been holding yourself back because you're afraid of success, or you're afraid of having money. What is it exactly that you're afraid of? Now, we do have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, the Prosperity and Abundance Treasure Island. So this can also kind of play into your personal feelings of safety in the world, how grounded you're feeling. And that can be huge too. So working through any fears that you have around, it can be around money, it can be around abundance, it can be around wealth, but also, what are you afraid of losing? And what are you afraid of gaining? So really focus on your fears. Scorpio, now the new moon is not going to be necessarily in Scorpio, but that's just the card that came up. Scorpio is a water sign, so they are really into sexuality. They're really into relationships, and so maybe exploring fears around what you want in a relationship, or what you want out of your current relationship, or what are your sexual fears. Are you looking to explore those in any way? So that is kind of what is coming through with that card. And then for the full moon in Aquarius, and it says show the world the real you. So Aquarius is an air sign, and they're asking you to really just communicate to the world who you truly are. without, you know, wearing a mask, without worrying about what other people are going to think of you. Show up as you, show up as your true self, and you're really going to start seeing everything kind of coming in a lot easier and a lot better for you. So that is what I see for you guys who chose pile number 1 with the amethyst heart for the month of October. I really, really feel you moving away from being stuck, from being frozen, from lacking movement, and you're finally going to start seeing that movement come. You're going to see a choice needing to be made. You're going to make that choice, and all of a sudden everything's just going to open up for you, and you're really going to start seeing that prosperity and that abundance coming in for you. So now I just want to draw a couple of charms. I do have my charms here, so let's see what we get for you guys. I'm going to actually leave the cards out so I can kind of connect them if need be, which I'm sure they will. Okay, so I have my charms here. See what we get for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to clear away. Okay, so we have Cancer, so we have another water sign. So any card that has an astrological sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Cancer, it can be you, or it can represent somebody in your life who is one of these signs, or it can just be calling you to work with the attributes of that sign. So you can easily go on Google or go on Pinterest and look up the meanings of the signs. I don't know all of them. Unfortunately, I kind of have an idea of most of them, but we are connecting Cancer and Scorpio to being water. So this is a huge, again, guardian of emotion, 10 of Cups. So there is a lot of kind of like relationship, and it's not necessarily like a romantic relationship, but it could be a relationship with yourself. Cancer is tied to the moon. So this could be working through your shadows and through your fears, which is what the new moon in Scorpio is asking of you. So that can totally be indicative of that. The lotus is, you know, the rising from the mud, planting your seed and sprouting and growing through that. Buddha is finding peace. Okay, we have the 4-leaf clover. So I would definitely say there's some luck coming in here with the prosperity and abundance and the treasure, was it Treasure Island card. So definitely have a stroke of good luck coming in, and the world as well. The world is all about that luck and just enjoying what it's brought for you. Okay, we have the letter S and the number 4, which maybe initials may be important to you. We have some clear quartz. You're going to be getting some clarity. We have some snowy quartz, snow quartz here. Again, that clarity, that charging of your energy, that cleaning of your energy in your auric field. Imagine and smile. We do have a little fairy here. Let's see here. A cross, a top hat, a dog. I promise this is not a game of Monopoly. Okay, so the Ace of Spades. So again, bringing in new beginnings, new opportunities for you. That's going to be great. The dog is, you know, that loyal friend, that partner, that person who came through on that guardian of emotions card. That is the dog, representing that loyalty, that trust, that faithfulness in that person. So whoever you have been talking to or working with, or sharing your story with, they are a true and loyal friend. Okay, so let's see. We also have a star, so taking care of yourself. The fairy for me is calling through like some self-care and some self-love practices as well. So make sure you're doing that. And then the cross is really bringing through your spirituality. So whatever your beliefs are, you know, showing the world the real you. That is really kind of strengthening that and really pushing you forward on your spiritual journey. Okay, and then the ones that did not land in the cup, or I'm sorry, in the bracelet, we have the number 5 and the number 1. So it could be 15 or it could be 51, might be an important number for you. Green Aventurine, again, there's that prosperity and that abundance that's wonderful for working with manifesting. Let's see, we have a bird, so, you know, taking flight, moving forward, movement. Let's see, we have a fairy wand, so definitely some magic coming into your life with that fairy. She needs her wand to work her magic. Gemini, so we have Gemini and a feather. And we do have Harry Potter, so definitely magic is going to be key for you. Really just stepping into your magic. Again, we have the elephant for luck, so definitely a lot of luck. Closure, we have a clothespin, so you're going to be seeing a lot of closure coming in with those challenges. And we do have the angel of love, so you know you're really going to have your guardian angel is really on your side. They're really showing you that you are loved and they are working with you. And, you know, that you are going to really start seeing a transformation and a shift this month, and that you have done so much to earn it, that you are worthy of this and you do deserve it. So if you ever doubt that, smile, work on manifesting, daydreaming, and know that everything is coming to you because of your hard work and your sacrifices. So that is what I have for you guys for pile number 1. Again, if you did like this, if it did resonate, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so I know to make more of these. And now I'll move on to pile number 2. Those of you who chose pile number 2 with the Labradorite Tower, I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of the flash on this, but this is a beautiful piece that I picked up, and I totally love it. So there is that. Okay, so for you guys with pile number 2, we got Deep Freeze, Slow and Steady. Move this a little bit out of the way. Okay, for your moon cards, we've got Meditate and Contemplate. We've got A Fiery Climax Approaches. We have To the Sea, Chop Wood, 8 of Thought, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Okay, so we have a lot of cups. Every single card is a cup card. Okay, so let's pick the theme of your month. I have my Everyday Witch Oracle here. So we're just going to pick into, there we go. See what your main theme is for the month. And we have Healing Waters. Okay, so there is, wow, there is so much water in this reading for you guys. So yeah, okay. So right now, the challenges that you're kind of coming out of or coming through, we have Deep Freeze and Slow and Steady. So you have been feeling deep freeze, frozen, stuck, depression. Maybe you've really, this card for me just really goes towards depression. You may have been struggling with your mood. You may have been struggling with how you're feeling within yourself. And right now, the only thing you are literally being asked to do is just take it slowly, take it steadily. You don't have to win a race. Just keep moving forward. That's all that's being asked of you, is to just keep going forward. No matter how slow and how steady you need to go, you are going to still keep moving forward and moving towards what needs to be done. So Healing Waters, this card is really asking you to, this is these cups, where cups are typically can represent relationships and emotions and family. I am seeing these cards are all about basically your relationship with yourself. Now the Two of Cups, you either are struggling with your relationship with yourself. I'm really feeling that it's all about you. I don't really feel another person in this reading. So you are being called to heal. You are being called to heal your emotions. You are being called to heal the relationship within yourself, with yourself. This doesn't involve other people. I really don't feel other people. Even though there are other people in these couple of cards, the 7, 4, and 2 of Cups, it could either be a breakup that has led to you kind of feeling this way, or like a disappointment in how something turned out in your life, that you expected it to go another way and it's not. If you're somebody who has struggled with depression for a while, which I kind of feel like you are, I feel like depression is something that you struggle with. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I do have the 8 of Thought here. And as I look at this card, now the 8 of Thought is linked to the Suit of Swords. And it says, you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances that you're finding yourself in, but it's just an illusion. So again, that really brings to me depression, the thoughts of depression and the deep freeze, right? You're staying in this situation, but you're being asked to make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. So if it is a relationship that you are in that is causing you to be unhappy, you're asked to just get out of it. Like, just end it. You know that that's kind of what you need to do. And it's something that you have known and felt for a while. Now everything is coming to an end. A fiery climax approaches with the full moon, and you got the full moon in Aries card. Before this gets too far and goes too far, you want to just kind of step out of it now. And I'm not feeling that this is something that needs to be done, you know. You are being asked to think about it. You're being asked with the new moon's energy is asking you to meditate and contemplate on the situation that you're in right now. If it's a relationship that you need to leave, I think ultimately you're going to come to the conclusion that you need to just leave that relationship. But if you are not in a relationship or your relationship is fine, then this is for you personally. The Five of Cups is, for me, the depression card. Again, goes with the deep freeze, goes with the healing waters. Look at the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is definitely, you know, not looking like he's faring too well either. And the Seven of Cups deals with, the Seven of Cups is kind of like illusions, which the Eight of Thought here. You're thinking things more than what is really going on. You're kind of creating stories. You're kind of keeping yourself from seeing the real situation, the real picture. You're creating these stories in your head about what's going on around you that just may not be true at all, and most likely is not true at all. And that is something that you're going to have to just walk away from. You need to just walk away from this. Everything on this table here is what is holding you back. And you need to turn your back on those things and walk towards what is going to serve you. And the Two of Cups is really a beautiful card. It's bringing in your masculine and your feminine energies. It's finding balance. It's feeling stable in your emotions. It's feeling stable in where you're at in life at this time. So there is a happy ending. I do feel that the Healing Waters card, and we have To the Sea. So connecting with that watery energy, that watery element within you, is huge. So it's just deciding whether you're going to, you know, step out of the flood and step towards the healing, flowing brook, you know what I mean? And chop wood, you know, really, this one for me is preparing for your future. Taking that step towards how you're going to secure your safety and your comfort in the future. It could be taking medication, seeing a therapist, whatever it takes to get you out of this feeling stuck, the slow and steady. You don't have to rush. You don't have to do it all in a day. It's something that will come over time. You do not need to rush this at all. So yeah, I'm really feeling like depression, like huge depression. So really, you know, you can spend more time if you live in a place where you can still go to the beach or be by water comfortably and not freeze. Definitely do that. Taking showers, saying little meditations or prayers when you are with water. Taking the shower, you know, cleansing, cleaning, clearing away any of that stagnant feeling or that depression. Working with water is just really what's going to be huge for you. Okay, so now I'm actually going to pull some charms. So I'm going to lay out my bracelet. So anything that lands in the bracelet will be kind of like the focus, and anything outside are just kind of like other things that might come up. So but we don't have a lot this time. Interesting. Okay, so we have letters. We have N and W. We have Aquarius. We have a bird who is not flying. A hat, a key, another bird, discipline, and a fairy door, a closed fairy door. Sometimes this guy opens and he's closed. Okay, so right now, obviously, you have yourself stuck, right? Your door is closed. It's time to take the key and open the door and move forward. And then W can be your initials of people involved in your life, somebody that you can kind of, you know, work with or go see, or, you know, water, nature, however it fits for you. Aquarius is an air sign, so we have a lot of air. We have a bird not flying, and then we have a bird flying. So you're going to be moving away from this you know, feeling stuck with your wings closed to flying away. And Aquarius is asking you to really dig deep and find the real you who is inside and who wants to come out. And this one I'm feeling called to this hat saying, work with your crown chakra, work with connecting with your divine guide team, work with your angels, work with your deities, your goddesses, your whatever you personally work with, connect with them. Because this is kind of saying that you've been closed off. You've had it, you know, had your crown chakra kind of hidden. And now it's time to take your hat off and to go forward working with your divine guide team. Looking for signs, reading the symbols that are coming up for you. That type of thing. So that is what I have for you guys for pile number 2. If this resonated, let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it and I should make more videos like this. And we're going to move on to pile number 3. So for those of you who chose pile number 3 with the fluorite pyramid, this is what we have for you. We've got Bone Collector, Spirit of Place, we've got You Are Good Enough, Expect Powerful Change, The Tribe, Come to the Edge, 3 of Abundance, and then we've got the 2 of Swords, the Fool, the Sun, the 3 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is using the Everyday Witch Oracle, I'm just going to pick a card that's kind of like the theme of the month for you. Okay, air magic. Okay, so we have some air magic here. And that would go with the 2 and the 3 of Swords as well. So this month of October, you're being asked to work with the element of air, your communication, movement, how you're going forward. So balancing your thoughts is going to be huge for this month. And not believing things that you can't see with your own eyes. She's blindfolded in this card. So what are you not allowing yourself to see? What are you believing without seeing or knowing for yourself? That is going to be huge for you. It's just the thought patterns that you have and bringing balance to those types of thoughts. And just finding independence in knowing that your magic is yours. Your magic is within you no matter what anybody says. So this could be something where people are talking about you and you're letting it sort of start to get to you. And it's really, so then the 3 of Swords, this is something that's really going to bother you. It's really going to kind of put you in a place where you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your magic. You don't trust your intuition because other people are really affecting you with what they think and what they're saying. And you're going to feel really heartbroken over this. You're going to feel like you've been stabbed in the back. And so it's very important for you to form some sort of journaling. There's a journal here. There's some spilled ink. So for me, with the black ink, I'm feeling like this is a really good time to start exploring your shadows around letting other people's thoughts get to you. Because I'm really feeling like the 2 of Pentacles for me right now is calling up feeling unstable, not feeling steady, not feeling even-footed in your personal beliefs because you're letting other people's thoughts and beliefs cause doubt within yourself. And then the Fool and the Sun, it's really about that new chance for happiness, that new opportunity for joy. So you are kind of having these thoughts and these feelings of other people affect you, but ultimately you are going to stop letting other people affect you and you're going to take that step forward. You're going to take that leap into the unknown and you're going to find joy and happiness there. So I do have the Tribe. So everything is going to really push you to the edge where you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to decide if you're going to move forward making yourself happy or if you're going to go forward making other people happy. And I'm really seeing you choosing yourself here And you're really going to find your tribe. You're going to find this group of people who think and believe similarly to yourself, that are really going to support you on your journey. They're really going to help you embody your true self and find your magic and stand true and tall in your inner personal magic. Now we have the Three of Abundance. Your passion will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Hello, the tribe, right there. Allow your creativity to soar. Okay, so again, you're being pushed towards that which makes you happy, that which you're passionate about. Taking classes, finding your tribe, meeting up with these people. The Bone Collector. So the challenges that you're kind of moving away from. The Bone Collector to me is really about divine timing, abundance. So moving towards, again, what you're passionate about, what you are really into doing, what you really want to do to make yourself happy in life. And I'm really getting it. So Bone Collector, like keeping parts of things that are just dead and no longer serving you and just getting rid of them. Don't let them hang around. Let go of anything that does not bring you closer to abundance and to feeling, fully connected to your divine guide team. Really, there are so many symbols and so many messages out there right now for you that you're just not getting. And the Bone Collector is asking you to pay attention to that. Listen to your ancestors. Your ancestors are trying to get a message to you. And then Spirit of Place is just finding that comfort and that knowledge and that wisdom within yourself, that place within yourself where your spirit lives, where your spirit resides, where your passions and your purposes are. Really connecting to that. So that is really what you're going to be working on moving away from and moving towards this month, is just letting go of what is just dead and gone and not serving you, and moving towards, fulfilling your spirit and fulfilling your soul. And then your moon magic. So for the new moon, you are going to be expecting powerful change. So this big change is coming. Again, this air magic movement, moving towards, you're going to have this breeze, this fresh air coming in and bringing about this powerful change for you. So don't resist it. Like, go with it. Jump on that current and move along. And then the full moon, you're going to remember that you are enough. This is when you're going to really have experienced that change, and you're going to be starting to move towards doing what fills you up, what lights you up, what makes you so happy and makes you feel like you have purpose on this earth. Okay, so now we're going to pull some charms. So I have my bracelet here. Whatever lands inside the bracelet is kind of like the big focus, and then outside are other influences. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so. Oh no, they're stuck. There we go. Okay, so we have Gemini and Cancer and Pisces all came through. So these can be yourself or other people in your life that are influential. We have the letters A and T, or T and A, whichever makes sense to you. Smile and the clothespin. And actually, I think Cancer and Gemini and Pisces have all come up already, which is interesting. With the button and the closed clothespin, I'm feeling closure. You're going to have closure on the situation that has been holding you back, and you're going to be moving forward. It's asking you to have strength this month. You are going to need to work with your inner strength to get through this, and just keep a smile on your face. We do have the pink leaf, so letting go of, pink for me is always about like a love. It's like a gentle, it's soft, it's self-love. So really, doing the things, letting go of things that don't make you feel loved, letting go of things that don't make you feel that heart happiness. The rose, you're really coming into bloom. This rose is blooming, and this flower here, the orange, is joy and warmth and comfort and happiness. We have the shoe, so again, that abundance and prosperity, and like walking forward, moving forward, and knowing that it's not a race. You're not going to run a race in a high heel, right? So just plotting your path, plotting your course, and taking your time, knowing you don't have to rush. You're going to see a lot of clarity coming in with the clear quartz, so there's going to be a lot of clarity around the situation. You're going to start seeing your wishes come true with the genie lamp, so definitely look for that. And again, the clarity, you have glasses here, so everything's going to start looking a lot more clear to you and in focus. Pisces is asking you, as well as Cancer, working with your emotions with the watery, whereas the Gemini is the air. So bringing movement into your emotions and where you're feeling stuck and where you're feeling down and unhappy. And then remembering that love is patient and kind. It always protects, trusts, and hopes. Love never fails. So love is going to be a big thing for you. Loving yourself, I think, is going to really be the thing that just really pushes you forward. So that is what I have for you guys for pile number 3. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it and want more videos like this. I hope everybody has a beautiful and wonderful month of October, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.